Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's KIM and the SAV, Kim out of Savannah, Georgia, of BetterBodyCrew.com. Hey, Instagram, what's going on, Facebook? Guys, this is going to be quick, and I know I always say that and I always lie, but this time I'm telling you the truth, because this is not a complicated concept to understand. I'm going to tell you the one thing you need to know to have success in what it is I do, which is the profession of network marketing. Multi-level marketing. Some people affectionately call it the pyramid scheme thing. Okay? Whatever. Anyway, guys, the one thing you need to understand, well, we'll say two things. Two things you need to understand is this. Number one, you will either be rewarded or punished for the person you were before you joined this profession. You'll either be rewarded or punished for the person you were before you joined this profession. And then the second thing you need to know is you can change who you are. Okay? You can change who you are. So what do I mean? Let's explore the first statement I made, okay? You will either be rewarded or punished for the person that you were before you joined network marketing. Guys, stop looking to the left, stop looking to the right. And I know I looked to the right when I said looking to the left. I was doing it counter because, y'all, it should be showed the other way on the screen. Anywho, stop looking to the sides at people that, that got in the business after you, and you like, oh my gosh, but they hit this rank. They hit this rank before me. I don't understand. You don't know that person. You don't know what they've done with their life. There is something called influence, guys. I need you to understand this. There's something called influence. It means that people respect you in a particular role. They can like you, they can love you, but they may not respect you as it relates to business. They may not respect you as it relates to sharing products they use or whatever the case may be. And if that is so, then when you join the profession of network marketing, they won't buy from you. Even if they love you. Especially your family members and friends. Usually we're surrounded by people that are like us. People that are like us oftentimes have our same income within a few dollars. They find it really hard to take some of their money out of their pocket and put it into your pocket. Just something psychologically that just doesn't gel with them, doesn't sit well in their spirit to do that. There's a book called The Law of Recognition. I told my team to get it. I found out about it from Stormy Wellington. And in that book, he was literally saying how God gives you friends and family members to prepare you for your enemies. Did you catch that? Did you catch that? God gives you friends and family members to prepare you on how to deal with your enemies. Okay? So stop crying a river. That your mom, I had a girl on my team, and her mom went and purposefully bought from someplace else instead of her, and then came back to her and asked her how to use the product. How cruel can you be? How cruel can you be? But don't cry a river over those people. Just make them pay. Now don't hurt them. But what was it Beyonce that said it, right? Results are your best revenge. Stop being a noodle and whimpering and when they didn't support me. So what? Go find somebody that will support you. Do you think I am where I am in my business because Pooler, Georgia is popping? Do you think that? Do you think I built my business on the people of Pooler, Georgia? Who you were before you joined this profession is going to determine a lot of the success that you have initially coming in. So if you know that you didn't know nobody, if you know that you didn't go nowhere, if you know that you didn't do nothing, stop coming in acting like you're supposed to have the same results as some celebrity hairstylist who has 100,000 followers. It's insane. It's asinine. Right? Oh, Victoria, don't get me distracted. She's about got the ring light skin looking great. Thank you, girl. You know, that's the mini one that we all got in the group, right? But when I heard that in my first company, you will either be rewarded or punished for the person that you were before you came into the profession. Good news, though. You can change who you are. It made sense to me. I did great academically. But that was the only thing I had to show for my life. I was a great student, but I had impacted no one. I had done nothing outside of try to get good grades before I got into network marketing, multi-level marketing, or as some affectionately call it, the pyramid scheme thing. In case you don't know, I'm being sarcastic. It's not a pyramid scheme. So this is my point. Like, input determines output. Very basic concept. What you put into this business, you will get out. And you have to understand when you're doing the right work in the wrong way. So some people are like, but I'm a better rep than they are. I know more about the products than they do. I have a bigger heart for people than they do. Ma'am, sir, none of that matters. What matters is, are you following the principles and the laws that govern and dictate success, that govern and dictate results? If you're doing only a portion right, but not the whole shebang, then you're not going to have the results that you desire. There are literally people that understand principles and laws, and even though they don't necessarily agree with everything, they just follow them. There are atheists that follow the result, like principles that they find in the Bible. Do you know that? To get results in their business. They don't necessarily believe it or understand it, but they follow it. The laws of sowing and reaping. Certain things like that, the compound. I mean, like, this is what you've got to understand. And I'll never remember, it made the most sense to me when Myron Golden said, listen, for all my church people who out there like, why hasn't God blessed me? I tithe all the time. He said, if you do what's right with 10% of your money and you still do what's wrong with 90% of your money, you're going to be a broke tither. That's just the way it works. You do what's right with 10%, do what's wrong with the other remaining 90%, and you're going to be a broke tither. That's how that works. You got to get all this stuff working together. Okay? You got to get all this stuff working together. But you can change who you are. So when I was like, what, 34, 30, I wish I had done a better job of documenting things when I first got into this profession, but I was like 33, 34-ish. And I got into this profession because I did not like how my life was shaping up, and I knew that I was the person. See, responsibility, accountability. I knew that I was in that position because of me. Because of me. Because there were clues all around me for years. Every single year that I got in more and more student loan debt, that's a clue. Every single year that my credit card debt went up, that's a clue. Multiple layoffs. Another pink slip, really? I'm going back to the unemployment office. That's a clue. There were multiple clues around me that I did not pay enough attention to. So I knew that I got myself in that position. So at 33, at 34, I did not care about the fact that when I joined the business, that everybody didn't flock to me. I did not care about the fact that some people that I just knew, that's my girl, that's my ride or die, of course she's going to buy from me. I didn't care about the fact that she ignored me. I didn't care about the fact that people made fun of me because I had a master's degree and I was selling tea. I didn't care about none of that. You know what I said? I said, I am 33 years old and this is my life. But I'll be damned if I'm going to be 43 and this still be my life. It's no way I'm going to be 53 and this still be my life. It's absolutely unfathomable. Unfathomable. That I'm going to be 60, 73. Because the time is going to pass anyway. So guess what? I've been doing it wrong for 33 years. Time to start making some changes, Kim. Start to do it right. Start to learn how to build influence. Is it going to take some time? Yes. But the time is going to pass anyway. What did Sophia say? Y'all, Facebook did. She said, amen, till I heard this. I was on my last leg. Thanks for the kind words you give in the name of Jesus. You're welcome. It's not a problem. But guys, there are clues all around us. But we're not paying attention to them. And I'm just here to tell you, you always have a choice. Whether you think you do or you think you don't, hey, that's a choice right there. It's a choice to ignore the fact that you always have a choice. It's on you, boo. So what you gonna do? But you always have a choice. So I'm telling you right now, I don't care if it is this profession or some other thing that you want to do in your life, do not think that if you just join the business, if you just open up the building, if you just whatever it is you're thinking, that everything is going to work out for your greater good automatically. There is still work that has to be done, and a lot of that work is going to be dependent upon the person and the life that they led prior to doing the doggone thing, to starting a business, to opening up the building, to whatever. Who you were before definitely plays a part, but who you want to become is way more important, and that's what your focus is, because that's the only thing you can control. You don't have, last time I checked, they weren't selling time machines, so you can go back in time and do it right. Okay? So the only thing you have is the present and going future. So shape yourself into the person that you want to become, so that you won't have this same result 5-10 years down the road when you're more tired, have less capacity to change. Probably, I'm not going to say you have less income, but it's so funny because so many people tell me, oh, I'm going to do this when the kids leave the house. Don't you understand? When the kids leave the house, they usually come back with more kids, known as your grandkids. Nowadays, that's how that works. Like, you putting off all this stuff for what? There's no time like the present. But you don't understand. I just lost my job. Great, because if you had a job, you wouldn't be complaining that you had a job and you didn't have no time for a job. But you don't understand. I'm working 2 jobs. Great, because you're going to be great at time management because you don't have that much time. So you're going to be better than the average bear who's working no jobs. But you don't understand. I got 6 kids. Well, then you have 6 reasons to make it pop real quick. But you don't understand. I just got married. Okay, great. Do you want to stay married? Awesome. So then, trust me, when you're married, you're going to have tons of problems. Let's go ahead and get money out the way, so you can increase the probability that you stay married. But you don't understand. But you don't understand. But you don't understand. I don't have to understand. That's your problem. But that same problem that brought you to me should, basically give you enough fortitude to push yourself through until you get the result that you desire. Don't have a problem that makes you stop and think, maybe I should do something. And then once you take action to do something, then you stop and think, oh, let me figure out how not to do nothing. Come on, people. Is that what we're doing in this season? Huh? Back and forth, back and forth, gas and brake, go, stop, green light, red light. I'm telling y'all, at 40 and a half years old, my patience weareth thinneth. This is stuff that you know already. So I'm going to need y'all to stop acting like you don't know it. Run your own race. Stop looking at other people. Comparison is the thief of joy. You don't like who you are, you don't like what you have, change that. But until you do, I'm no longer open to hearing you complain about that. That's not what I'm doing. And that's not what you should be doing either. I hope you enjoyed this message, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Share it with somebody that needs to hear it. I'll be the bad guy. You don't have to tell them nothing. Just say, hey, I heard something and thought of you, boo. Thought of you, boo. Alright? And if y'all watch it on Facebook, hit follow and see first before you leave. My YouTubers, you know to subscribe and bang the bell to the right, ding dong, so every time I upload a new video, you'll be the first to know. And if you're on IG, follow me. Bye.